The murder of Tupac Shakur remains one of the most compelling and heartbreaking unsolved mysteries in modern history. More than just a musician, Tupac was an artist, poet, and social activist whose voice echoed the struggles of the marginalized. His life was a tapestry of creativity and controversy, and his untimely death has left behind a void that countless fans still feel today. This is the story of Tupac Shakur's life, his tragic death, and the enduring questions that surround his murder. Tupac Amaru Shakur emerged as a symbol of hope and rebellion in the 1990s. Born in New York City in 1971, he grew up immersed in the world of activism, with his mother, Afeni Shakur, being a prominent Black Panther. Tupac's artistry was shaped by the realities of systemic injustice, poverty, and violence. Through albums like Me Against the World and All Eyes on Me, he addressed issues of inequality, police brutality, and self-reflection, becoming one of the most influential figures in hip-hop history. But as Tupac's fame grew, so did his troubles. Entangled in legal disputes, controversial feuds, and accusations of violence, he became both a beacon of truth and a lightning rod for controversy. The chain of events leading to Tupac's death began with an electrifying night at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Tupac attended the highly anticipated Mike Tyson vs. Bruce Seldon boxing match alongside his close friend and Death Row Records CEO, Marion Suge Knight. After the match, Tupac and his entourage were involved in a violent altercation with Orlando Anderson, a member of the Southside Crips, in the hotel lobby. Anderson was reportedly accused of stealing a Death Row medallion, and the fight was caught on the hotel's surveillance cameras. Later that evening, as Tupac and Suge were heading to Club 662 in Suge's black BMW, a white Cadillac pulled up beside them at a red light on Flamingo Road. At 11:15 p.m., gunfire erupted. Tupac was struck 4 times, twice in the chest, once in the arm, and once in the thigh. Suge Knight sustained minor injuries. The attackers fled the scene, leaving Tupac critically wounded. Rushed to the University Medical Center of Southern Nevada, Tupac underwent multiple surgeries in an attempt to save his life. For 6 days he fought valiantly, but succumbed to his injuries on September 13, 1996, at the age of 25. The official cause of death was respiratory failure and cardiopulmonary arrest due to multiple gunshot wounds. Tupac's death sent shockwaves across the globe. Fans mourned the loss of a visionary artist, while theories and rumors about the circumstances of his murder began to circulate almost immediately. The investigation into Tupac's murder faced significant challenges from the outset. Witnesses, many of whom were gang-affiliated or feared retaliation, were reluctant to come forward. The initial focus of the investigation was on Orlando Anderson due to his involvement in the earlier altercation. However, Anderson denied any involvement and was never charged. He was later killed in an unrelated shooting in 1998. Adding to the complexity, federal involvement in Tupac's life became evident in 1997 when the FBI released documents revealing an investigation into death threats against Tupac and another rapper. The threats were reportedly linked to a domestic terrorist group. This revelation highlighted the broader context of surveillance and tension in Tupac's life. Theories about Tupac's murder abound, ranging from gang retaliation to East Coast-West Coast rap rivalries. Others speculated that law enforcement or government agencies may have played a role, citing Tupac's activism and his mother's Black Panther connections. One of the most intriguing developments in the investigation came in 2009 when Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a former Southside Crip, confessed in a taped interview that he was in the white Cadillac the night Tupac was shot. Davis implicated his nephew, Orlando Anderson, as the shooter. However, his statements did not lead to immediate legal action.
He looks right at you?
Yeah, he looks at me.
Okay. When he looks over at you, and then, Tupac's busy getting shot, evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out of
In
the
the
line.
back seat or something.
Yeah, what do you see happening inside of their
Jumping
car?
in. I seen a bullet going through his head. I thought he was dead.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side. I would popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
In 2023, nearly 3 decades after Tupac's shooting, authorities arrested Keefe D and charged him with the crime. Despite claiming immunity for his prior statements, the court upheld the charges, and his trial is set to begin in March 2025, potentially bringing long-awaited answers to one of music's greatest mysteries. In addition to his confessions, Keefe D also claimed that he was involved in an undercover operation with the LAPD, wherein he allegedly tried to implicate Sean P. Diddy Combs in Tupac's murder, citing the East Coast-West Coast rivalry. Allegedly, Diddy offered Keefe D a large sum of money to have Tupac and Suge Knight killed, spurred by Tupac's infamous diss track aimed at Diddy and other East Coast rappers. Although these claims have fueled conspiracy theories, they have not led to any official charges against P. Diddy. Keefe D later contradicted some of his earlier statements, claiming he had lied about aspects of the case, particularly regarding Diddy's involvement. Despite these contradictions, the theory of P. Diddy's involvement remains a subject of speculation. The theory of P. Diddy's role in Tupac's death continues to stir up debate, with many linking it to the tension of the East Coast-West Coast rivalry that fueled much of the conflict during that time.
You said that Puffy called and said, "Was that us?" And you didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah, you're right.
There's also, you go into the book, that apparently there was supposed to be $1 million that Zip was supposed to bring back, but he ended up keeping the money and buying a nightclub with it.
That's what the FBI said.
The FBI said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys never got any money
Never.
for anything.
Nothing. Not even a pair of Sean John drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Beyond the investigation, Tupac's death remains a powerful symbol of both unresolved tragedy and enduring influence. His lyrics, raw and unfiltered, spoke truths about the struggles of life, inequality and survival, and continue to resonate with generations who find themselves facing the same battles. Tupac wasn't just an artist, he was a revolutionary voice, one that challenged systemic oppression, the toxicity of fame, and the harsh realities of the streets. His murder, still wrapped in mystery and speculation, continues to fuel discussions about the dangerous intersections of loyalty, ambition, and the price of being outspoken. Even as the years pass, Tupac's legacy doesn't fade. It sparks important conversations that keep his message alive, reminding us all of the fight he lived for and the cost it exacted.